Okay, here's a story that might interest anybody who has a friend or a relative or somebody that they know that thinks that the earth might be flat. Well, there's a gentleman, it's actually a couple gentlemen, they kind of waged a bet on the flat earth theory. And a lot of the flat earthers believe that if you go down to Antarctica, that there's no such thing anywhere on the earth as a 24-hour sun. Because if there's a 24-hour sun, then that would mean that the earth is a globe. Because as it rotates, the sun would never set at the base, so, or at the top as well, when the sun is pointed towards, when the northern hemisphere is pointed towards the sun. So these guys went down to Antarctica, and here's what they found. Now, one guy says, okay, we're definitely going to see a 24-hour sun. The other guy says, we're absolutely not going to see the 24-hour sun because it doesn't exist. Here is the result of their experiment. The sun's going across the sky. Looks like it's setting. Is it setting? It's not setting. It is staying up in the sky. And, oh, this is 24 hours time-lapsed. No, it never sets. So this whole idea that the flat earthers have that there is no such thing as a 24-hour sun, I think this debunks it right here. Now, I know the flat earthers are going to come out and be like, oh, this is like Star Wars. It's a studio. It's staged. It's fake. Yeah, I guess you can say that. But this guy right here has been one of the top flat earthers out there. And he's the one who, he's one of the guys who came down here. Let's see what he has to say.
You are wrong in life. And I thought that there was no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't. He said, do you want to go? I'll take you. And brought me here. And it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south. So what does that mean? You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself. Don't listen to my beliefs or my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you. But at least you should be able to accept that the sun does exactly what these guys said as far as circles the southern continent. So that's about it. I realize that I'll be called a shill for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24-hour sun. I honestly now believe there is. That's it. If you want to call me a shill, so be it. I'll live to see another day, and at least I know that I got to see it. And I just want to say thanks to Will through everything. You've been at least kind to me, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate
flat earther mind blown.
My whole master plan worked for getting a free trip out here and to
imagine that. This guy just learned.
I can't even tell you. Flying in was the.
This guy just learned what every third grader already knows.
So, looking around, best thing I've ever seen. So how could I give him a hard time for bringing me down here? $35,000 trip. It's been incredible. It will continue to be incredible. We've got some tracking mounts swinging around, seeing the sun. What does it mean? You have to figure it out. To me, it means that the AE map no longer works, but that doesn't mean that I'm right. It means that it could work. You'll have to figure out how, because I've tried and I struggle with it. The other thing is a 24-hour moon. If that happens, you got another thing we got to worry about. So it seems like the moon does circle here as well.
24-hour sun and 24-hour moon, people.
AE map is over, flat Earth is over. Maybe somebody's got the answer. I don't have that answer right now. So just want to say thanks again. Appreciate it. Thanks, brother. Yep.
So I think we already know what the answer is. The answer is they are just going to claim that that these guys here are fake, that the whole thing was done in a studio, that these guys are Freemasons or whatever. They're going to come up with all kinds of stuff to try to debunk this video. But the reality of it is flat Earth is dead, people. It's dead.